Oh, hey y'all, welcome back. Well, today's gonna still be a little bit of a kind of an unusual one. My mom's needing a footstool that's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Right there. I'm also wanting to get these two bookshelves out here where I can get them out here where I can use them, because I got some repair manuals I really want to get out of totes, where we can use the totes inside the house for non-essential stuff that's not really that's not important. So I gotta do some rearranging again. So I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'm gonna try to make this one and one other one, but it depends on what the weather wants to do, because they're calling for rain today. Oh. Cooler, aka chair. In fact, I might be able to get to see some of the stuff that's going to be up for sale this year. I'm not sure if this chair will be, but it was reupholstered. In fact, I think my grandmother did it when she was still able to. She did a good job. Or we call this kind of the dog head chair because if you look right here, see if I can't aim you. If you look right here, it looks like little dog heads on their arms. I remember as a kid when, a long time ago, I would always, when I would come by, I'd always pet each arm because it looked like a dog. At least, now, I don't know about you, but to me that looks like a dog. What do you think? Does that look like a dog head? Or am I wrong? And you got it on both arms. Good doggy. Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid. Every time I come up to visit, I always pet those chair arms. And like I said, I know this is going to be kind of an oddball one here, but I know Mom was needing that footstool. That may get this garbage out of this chair and I'll put the cushion back in it. Put the garbage over here. Now, where's the other garbage? Which technically may not be garbage because I'll get that battery tray out, be using some of it to kind of cover things up. There we go. And here's that sewing machine chair that's actually got storage under the seat, and it's got a bunch of needle and thread in it. But like I said, I don't know if it and sewing machine will just sell together or what right now. But I'm giving y'all kind of a preview of things that may be coming up for sale this year. Like I said, if y'all see anything y'all like, y'all let me know, and I'll see if I can't possibly get you a quote on a price. Now shipping, I don't know. I doubt we'll be able to ship it. So if you're interested, you may not have to come down and get it yourself. So I don't know if Mom's going to really want to ship anything. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, all this back more. There you go. We also got looks like a piano bench. We got two of those, actually. Yeah, we got two of these. One a little bigger than the other. Let's see, we got this little shelf with hooks on it, which I think one of the hooks is bent. Oh, it's made that way. Okay. Then put it in there right way. That works. Ow. It hurt me. We have a basket full of flowers. That goes right over here. I know all that's yard sale stuff there. All these little signs you probably want to get like at a Hobby Lobby. Don't want to put on that picture frame. I probably took a chance of breaking that picture, and I don't want to do that because it's a really good picture. Cover it up. I can get it out. I'll show you. I don't think the picture's gonna be for sale, but like I said, any way possible. I mean, those chairs, you get that footstool, don't it? Now these chairs here that stacked on each other go with that round table. That's gonna be probably for sale. There you go. That's a heavy footstool. I forgot how heavy that thing was. Oh gosh. See if I can get this picture out. I don't really want that to. I really need to put some nails up where we can hang some of these pictures up where they won't be laying flat and take a chance of getting damaged. Oh yeah, I forgot that's also canvas. Great. Canvas, and you be extra careful. Okay. You guys just cover it up, but I don't know about the canvas. Please let that picture still be okay. To us, that's a valuable one. It's one of my grandmother's favorites. So we don't want it to be where okay. Yeah, we got two sets of chairs. One set goes to the round table, and the other set goes to the really fancy dining table. Get you in. That footstool out. Now I want to rearrange and start getting to these shelves. Let's see here. Got these three little tables that sit inside each other. They were rolled. Good. Toilet out of the way. The bedside commode, as it's called. Now, other thing that's sitting in that chair is a shower chair. Slide this shelf down. I think we got the lampshade somewhere in here. Got a coffee table. end tables too. There, I can bring some books out here. I think this is neat. I don't know. I think it's store bought. I think it's actually handmade, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, sorry, Shed. Can't tell me that's not neat looking. I about stuck myself in the corner. I need to do that. Let's see if I can slide in there where these shelves were. Ow. There we go, that's better. Even better. Yeah, this is kind of neat. I'm going to bow it out a little bit, unfortunately. That's okay. I think it'll be straightened out. What's in it? Oh, nothing. I think it can be straightened out. There's a spot for Kleenex, but it's got the wrong box in it. Oh, that's kind of neat. What do y'all think? Like I said, this side's bowing out a little bit. I think it can be straightened out as soon as you can get it out of this where there's a little bit of moisture. Kind of, I would say probably get it a little bit damp, then put a little glue right back here and kind of put something on it where it can kind of straighten back out. Right now, lay it down. Alright, slide, you go. Won't go far. Now for my OCD kind of ordeal. I want this in closer to the workbench. And it'll be changing when I get that other workbench out here. Cause I got another workbench I got from Harbor Freight a couple of years ago. They don't have as many drawers though, but it's only got one drawer and it's only got one drawer, but it's got a couple, it's got cabinets built into it. Now, how bad is this canvas? Really need to check on that. It's been in storage up in town, then storage here. And to say I'm almost a little nervous. I pray that picture is not worked. Don't mind my homemade chair. It works. Believe it or not, I'm surprised this cooler holds me. Trust me. But I like these coolers that wheels on them like that. Yes. They hold very well. Okay. Let's see how this looks. This is one of the pictures my mom truly loves, and so do I. I'm praying that it's not damaged. That frame's got a few little scrapes. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful still. Very beautiful. Hang on, I'll let y'all see it in a minute. It's gonna. I'm just taking it in because it's been covered up for so long. My grandmother passed away in 23. And this is the first time I've seen it since I think December 23. No glass in it, unfortunately. There's a canvas. I need to really put something right up here to hold it from falling. You got the artist's name right there. Whoever painted this did a phenomenal job. My grandmother loved it. My mom loves it. I think everybody that sees it loves it. Put this right back here because I know I'm going to probably cover it back up. Let me grab y'all and let y'all see this. Once again, I kind of wish I had something heavy to kind of put right here. I'll make that where it won't fall. Really need to hang it up. Let me show y'all this. To us, this is a beautiful picture. What do y'all think? That picture my grandmother had for a long time. That's ours. Very beautiful. I'm not saying that's such the original picture frame she had it in. And unfortunately got scuffed in a couple spots because of moving. But there's the artist's name. And like I said, they did a phenomenal job on that. Always have loved that picture. And like I said, I'm probably going to cover it back up here in a little bit. Just to make sure, you know, it doesn't get that way maybe the sheet absorb moisture, not yet. Let me cover that back up right quick, y'all. I ain't gonna tie it back up, I'm gonna at least cover it up. I like to keep it up high because I know there's always that possibility of mice getting in this shed. And I don't want them to... Oh, this is a good sheet. This is a heavy sheet. I'll try to leave this picture sitting up here for now, where it's off the floor. I'll lean it up against the wall. It won't fall forward, hopefully. The extra sheet off the ground. Come on, cover up the picture now. Thank you. And for a little weight, make sure it don't slide off. I got this old Craftsman wrench I bought. I think it weighs more than a painting. They should help hold it. Pardon me. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get that footstool out. Mama's needing it. But I figured I'd just bring y'all in here for a little bit before it rains. We're calling for rain. And right now y'all aiming towards the shelf. But Yeah. Bringing that picture out makes me think of my grandmother a lot. She did so much for, so many people, I think. She was a secretary at the church just down the road from us. If I'm not mistaken, she was also the treasurer there for a little while with them. She did a whole lot for that church, I think, for I think most of her life when she's especially after she married my grandfather, I call it Grandpa Ben. She did a lot for that church. Still hard to believe that still hard to believe sometimes she's gone. I know I had one person ask about my gray color Silverado, and right now it's not going to be up for sale. We're still on the fence on that, y'all. I know the white one's probably going to be up for sale here before too long. I got to go get the file for a lost title for it. I'm going to do that Wednesday. Try and get focused on my grandmother, but it's kind of hard to when I got that picture right there. But that's okay. I don't think I've shown you all the new workbench, have I? As far as I know, I haven't. But I'll show you that here in a second. Yeah. Like I said, some of the stuff you see in here is going to be up for sale. I mean, like I said, that chair with the storage in it for the sewing machine. It and the sewing machine might be for sale here soon. Another 2 dining tables are definitely going to be for sale because we don't need those. We got one good one in the house. The china cabinet, we're still on the fence on it too. Let me show you that. Well, let me show you the best I can of it. Yeah, that china cabinet there, we're still on the fence on. My mom would love to keep it. She really would, but we really don't have the room for it. And so that's one reason we're kind of having the idea of letting it go. Because we don't have really the room for it. We got these little stools, these swivel stools. That'll be probably for most of them for sale. We got this, like I said, this chair here. That's got the dog heads on it. I do believe that might go up for sale. And like I said, that was redone. If I'm not mistaken, my grandmother reupholstered that, and she did a phenomenal job when she was able to. When she was around. I showed you the 3 tables that kind of stack into each other. They're probably up for sale. We got a coffee table. We got 2 end tables. Actually, I think we got 2 coffee tables. One for sure. Actually, we got a couple more end tables back there too, actually. But I know we got some old Christmas decorations, but we want to go through them first before we put them up for sale. Because some of them we probably like to keep. Get right there for milk. Footstool. Yeah, here's the workbench, by the way, y'all. You see it? Well, not all of it. There you go. That's my Christmas gift to myself. I'm also wanting to show you the other stuff that's on top of it. And yes, there's going to be more to what you see here. Like I said, the other workbench is kind of blocked in. That's one reason why I need to start. I want to go ahead and move some stuff out here. Well, I can. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh. No, I don't want to lose my CDs. about the only good music you can find anymore is what's on CDs. I wish some of the trucks. I wish my mom's Jeep came with a CD player. I really would have loved that. But like everything else, everybody's getting away from stuff like that. Ain't no need to. One reason why I'm kind of we don't really want to get rid of the truck because it's got a CD player in it. I'd have to find another truck to put one in. Yeah, this is the new workbench, y'all, and well, it's got your drawers. That's the main reason why this, all the extra drawers. That way I can put like maybe SAE tools on this side, the metric on this side. Down here at the bottom I can put the cordless tools. Or the tools that get their own cases I can put in the bottom. This drawer here I can use for a little bit of everything because of the size of it, because it goes the full length of the bench. Right now, the lights I got in here are those little flicker-on light switches you get from Harbor Freight, and I wouldn't mind getting some more of those. They're kind of useful. Well, I got what, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them up there now. When this was empty, it brightened this place up really nice at night. In fact, it still does, really. It's just not dark in here. Yeah, I figured this workbench for the wrenches and ratchets and everything. The other one could be for some of the tools. Just got their own cases, where they can be, stored in the cabinets. That's only it. Now I got some Harbor Freight chainsaw files. This is the old toolbox I had them in. But it's still a neat looking old toolbox. Does anyone know anything about this company? Kennedy Kits. Yeah, this is a Kennedy Kits toolbox. It's kind of neat. It says Kennedy Manufacturing Company in Ohio. Meadow Bighorn line. Boy, someone's hauling some gravel today. Bring some back this way. Come back. This is a nice little toolbox. I think I gave only about $5 for it. I think. I'll probably put my chainsaw stuff back in it. Now I got these for this shed, but I gotta get it cleaned out first before I can put most of them up. I got these at Harbor Freight, these shed lights. Now I like to put one right here at the front, one in the middle, and one in the very back. Or even if it's just gonna be on the sides, it'd be alright. I'll put 3 on this side, 3 on the other side if I have to. But right now I got 3 of them. There's solar power shed lights, 80 lumens. Now I haven't tried them out yet. I'm wanting to keep them in the package till I get to them, which is hopefully understandable to y'all. But I got 3 of them. I'll use this shelf right now. This should be useful. Temporarily. Got a few of these little magnetic hook sets. These aren't as good as the more expensive ones you can get at Harbor Freight. That's almost a matching color. They'll hold more weight. These are good for just a little bit over 4 pounds per hook. The other ones I'd like to have were about, I think, 10, maybe 15 pounds per hook. But they only come in a single. In fact, I'll put some of these tools down here for now. Just kind of get that workbench uncluttered. like to have one of these workbenches for my chainsaws to work on, which would probably be the other one, really. Dixon's Red and Black, made in the USA, or carpenter's pencil. Pardon me. And a bracket I didn't know I had. More hooks. And I brought me out a couple of bottles of water, which in fact I might take a steak here in a minute. And I hope y'all don't mind. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we got some bottle of water for the winter months, just in case we have pipes freeze or the power went out. Luckily it didn't. Now here's something I don't know if too many people are interested in. Now, I got more of these sitting in the workshop and I'm going to bring out later. But I have, right now out here, 4 CB radios. And trust me, I'm a big fan of these. I always loved CB radios. Like I said, I got 4 out here right now. We got a Cobra 19 Plus, which I'm missing the mic for it. I'm missing the power cable that's supposed to plug in here, unfortunately. I haven't had a chance to look on eBay to see if I can't find a mic and everything that'll fit it. But yeah, I'd like to have a. Granted, I don't know if I'm going to use it right now, but I'd like to be able to at least kind of connect it to the battery and see if it actually turns on at least. Because right now I'm not sure if it works. I think I paid $5 for it, and oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame. Made in Korea. Why? I mean, all the buttons turn good. And see, we got these old-fashioned, these buttons right here for tuning. But yeah, I really need the plug for it, if I can find one. If I could plug it into hook it up to the truck if I need to. Or I can test it at least. Now I got the hiccups. To have some water. Got that Cobra 19 Plus. I also have this. This is a realistic TRC-474. Once again, all the buttons actually work pretty good. Switches. The squelch works. The gain, tone. Everything works still for it. It's another one of those I don't have a mic for, which I'd love to find one for it. Another one I don't have the plug for. Once again, I'd still like to find that for it too. Let's see. Serial number. Looks like a 63080097. Made in Taiwan. Yeah. Realistic. Yeah. I might be a little OCD because I want to put a bigger one on the bottom. So I apologize for that. Yeah, those I need the plugs and the plugs and mics for. I'll move my hat right quick. Now I got a couple of the more modern Cobras that you can get at Walmart, and they're alright, but I still like the old classic looks. Especially when you got an older truck and you kind of want to put the nostalgia in it. Like, let's say if you had an old box style, the original box Chevys, or an old Dodge D350 or something, which I'm wanting to get, by the way. You want something that'll look right for that era of a truck. Well, That's what I like doing. Whether they work or not, I don't know. But I still like the idea. Now here's an old Uniden Bearcat scanner. I'm going to take that price tag off of it because it's probably not going to be sold now. It's going to be going in my collection here. But yeah, as far as this was my grandmother's, if I'm not mistaken, we got all the plugs for it. I think they're in a tote somewhere. But yeah, as far as I know, it still works. I mean, I see mice have chewed on it in the past. But it's a BC145XL 16 channel scanning radio. Basically a scanner. You know, I ain't saying it. Made in Taiwan again. I've always liked to have a little scanner, you know. I don't really have any use for it anymore because I'm trying my best to stay out of trouble. And I got these two big boys here. Come here, y'all. Now, which one do you go to? Now, I like this where someone had put a cigarette adapter on the back of one of these CB radios. I'm not sure which one yet. On this one. They put it on the back of the Morse 3005 model. Oh, see, we got someone's driver's license. It's got a phone number on the side of it. I didn't notice that someone engraved the number in the back of it, on the side of it. 2274. Oh, that's a driver's license number. Well, I'm not going to say that out loud then. It's a shame they did that. Too bad they couldn't have took this off of it and engraved on the inside of that. Boy, this is a Morse 3005. That's what it says on the front. I got the plug for it, and I mean, it's in good shape. One thing I like about this, and besides, you know, being classic, is look at the fake wood grain on it. Look at that. I like that look. The old fake wood grain. All the buttons and everything move. Now, the volume is a little sticky, but it still moves. The others move very easily, but the volume's a little sticky. I need to work on that. I like that. I like that old fake wood grain. You'd almost think that was in probably an old RV or something because of that wood grain. So I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. But yeah. Old Morse 3005 with a wood grain, fake wood grain on it. With a cigarette lighter adapter. So you can plug it in that way. In fact, that one does work. I really need to get a different end for it because that cigarette lighter adapter barely fits in that truck there. In fact, I don't think it fits in the white one. It might. Let me try it here soon. This one here I gave $10 for. Oh, step for you, mate. This is a Cobra 25 LTD Classic. That's basically what you would see in 18-wheelers. Is this style. All the buttons still work good on it. All the knobs. I like that sound. It's a nice sound, ain't it? I guess y'all are looking the wrong way. The Cobra 25 LTD Classic. Now, I got the mic for it, but unfortunately it's seen better days. But I don't have the plug for it where I can hook it to a vehicle. Missing that. Now if anyone's got old CB radios or something they don't want to have sitting around, I'd be willing to take them. Like I said, I love having these old things around. My first experience with one was in I think my cousin's I know one of my cousins their parents had a station wagon that had an old CB radio in it, and they would listen to it more than they would the regular radio. Because some of the stories were more entertaining. Trust me, it was more entertaining than some of the songs. Plus, you gotta love that trucker language. That's so nice. In fact, now kids, I wouldn't recommend doing this when you're young, very young. When I did this, I was too young, and it was kind of a dumb thing to do. But I had a set of walkie-talkies. In fact, I did this more than once. But I've always had a set of walkie-talkies growing up. One time, one of the batteries kind of went kablooey in it and ruined that one half the set. But I still used the other walkie, just played around with it like I was talking to someone. And one day I turned it on when I got up on top of a hill, which was just across the road from our house where we used to live in Treasant. And I started listening to the truckers talk, and I think it was about 6 when I started doing that. I would start listening to them, just, hearing their conversations. And every now and then I'd be brave enough to put my 2 cents in and say hello. But yeah, there was a couple of truckers I would actually talk to when they, come through. And it was actually kind of nice. I can't remember their handles anymore. It's been so long ago. But there's a few times I get to have conversations with some respectable truckers out there. But kids, make sure you get parents' permission before you try that. Make sure they're actually with you there, because that way if one of the truckers start having... In fact, actually, never mind. Don't do that, because you will find a trucker out there that will use some bad language. So, kids, don't do that. Adults, go right ahead. It's actually kind of fun having an old cheap set of walkie-talkies and just using one of them to listen to truckers. That's actually kind of fun. So one day I accidentally got on a police channel because I was just moving the walkie-talkie around, and I picked up a police channel. At first I thought I was a trucker. Then all of a sudden, when I said hello, and they go like, "Who is this?" And I went, "Oh, sorry." I just listened in from then on. It was an oopsie daisy. But yeah, I do love old CB radios. One thing I would love, like I said, I'd love to find the mics for these. But I've also, one thing, if anyone's got any, and like I said, if you do, I'll comment and let me know. And if you want to send them to me, I'll give you my address through an email. In fact, I may put my email address on YouTube, because that way you can talk to me somehow if y'all got something y'all want to send me, and I can give you at least an address here till I get a P.O. box set up. I'm going to try to do that next Wednesday also. But the things you hook the mics on, the hook, I need some of those, because most of mine are missing those as well. But yeah, if anyone wants to, has an old CB or something sitting around, I would love to have them. I mean, yeah, it's kind of neat to see how they've changed, or because unfortunately these became kind of like an obsolete thing. This is what they call. The reason they're called CBs because of the Citizens Band. So not only truckers could use them, but actual people could use them. In fact, I'm planning on doing that. Like I said, with if I do sell this Silverado here, or if we do, our next truck is going to be an older one, preferably 97 or older, maybe no. And I'm going to try to get a CB radio that's fitting for the time of the truck. And that's going to be this radio that's going to be in it. Now, if it's got the original radio in it, I'm going to leave that in there till it quits. And then change it up to a CD player. That'd be about the only fanciest thing that's going to be in it, probably. But if it doesn't have a radio, it's going to at least get this one that's got a CD player in it. Because I hate to say it, I'd rather listen to my CDs or some of the cassettes I got, or even Parliament French. Hell, I'd rather even listen to the old 8-tracks I got if I could find an 8-track player. I'd rather listen to the music on that kind of stuff than on the radio because, well, don't get me wrong, some of the newer country music I'm alright with, but it's still not the same. I mean, even the rap's not the same like when I grew up. The hip hop, all that's not the same since when I was growing up. Everything has changed so much. It's now I remember I've seen a few things about the Grammys that just recently happened about Beyonce winning that Grammy Award for her what she calls a country song. And I've only heard bits and pieces of it on the radio, and I mean bits and pieces, because as soon as it comes on, I change it because I don't like it. In fact, hearing it started making me want to listen to the older stuff again. And that's what I've been doing. I've been listening to the older stuff because of her song coming out. It makes me realize that the new stuff ain't worth anything. It's not country. To me, it's just not country anymore. Countries with, I had to say, the countries with Toby Keith sung, what George Strait, Alan Jackson was singing, even the group, the Tractors, they did really good with their country music. I mean, great. It was a mix, but it was still good. Especially when it came to their Santa Claus song. Some of their Christmas songs. I love those. But yeah, the stuff I grew up listening to in the 90s, and some of the stuff my parents would listen to, and it's even older than that. I'd rather listen to that than I would this new stuff anymore. I'd rather listen to Johnny Cash. I'd rather listen to Hank Williams Sr. I like some of Hank Jr. songs. Not all of them, but some of them. I'd rather listen to Mark Wills, Tracy Byrd. I'd love to listen to any of them compared to these newer ones. Excuse me. But I don't want to rant too much. I don't want to bore y'all to death. But yeah, now I got this footstool I can take it into Mom where she can use it to proper feed it. I got these bookshelves moved now. We're going to bring some repair manuals out here. where I can actually empty out a couple of totes to use them in there for stuff. Because got some stuff in the house we're going to sell too. And we got a whole bedroom set that's got a king size bed that's going to be for sale. But I gotta get all the clothes and everything out of them and clean them up. Now the bed is a king size bed, but it will not have a mattress or box frames, so you'll have to get that. But the frame is, the whole king bed itself is alright except for that. So you had to get a new mattress and box frame, which I know most people do anyways. Now, as soon as I can get a nice rearrange this again later, I'm gonna probably bring my aluminum ramps around, or possibly on occasion I can bring this mower in. But I'm hoping I can have that picture. In fact, if I do that, I won't even start the mower up. I'll push it in here. That way, I don't take any chance of a soot or anything getting on that nice picture or anything important. Because I'm thinking about doing where bring the lawnmower up in here and then rigging up some kind of straight ramps where I can, have the mower up in the air outside these doors. Or I can have it be underneath the lawnmower deck and everything, where it be kind of like a lift, so to speak. It's actually not a bad idea. I'd love to get a lawnmower lift, but I need one to be alright to be outdoor use right now, because it won't fit. To put one in here, I could probably get one in here, but I wouldn't be able to raise it any, because it's not a tall enough ceiling. But yeah, I'd love to build me a nice little shop somewhere out here on this property in the future. Not one that's gigantic, but I want at least wide enough and tall enough for like a combine to come through if necessary. Because we got farmers around here that sometimes, I know, they'd rather not be out in the weather. If they can get their equipment somewhere out of the weather, soon enough, they'd be more than welcome to use my shop if I ever had it. Because I know it's difficult, In fact, the farmer that was doing my grandmother's place for the longest, I kind of wish there was a shop up there on occasion, up there when she was still around, where maybe they can kind of squeeze their equipment in it temporarily to, working out of the weather to kind of help them out. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to have at least a shop where if someone wanted to bring their equipment in to work on it, if they ain't got room in theirs, but they need a place to work it out of the weather, they'd be more than welcome to use mine. I've always wanted to do that. So I'd always like to have a shop that's got a tall enough door for a combine. Maybe not a brand new one, because those are ridiculous, but I think most of the max heights on them are 13 feet. I'd like to have at least a door that's 13 feet. And I like to have it for at least wide enough for like I ain't gonna get ridiculous for like these giant planters. But if for someone like me that wants to start up, I don't want anything bigger than maybe a 8-row planter. I want the door wide enough for maybe at least an 8-row planter, with a little room, plenty of room on each side of it to walk through if it's kind of got to stay in the door. But yeah, that's kind of a dream of mine, is where I have a nice shop out here where I can work out of, where this can be used for storage of parts or anything, or like this. In fact, if y'all are needing storage like a shed like this, and you live in Henry County, I would recommend going to Eagle Buildings up here, because that's where we get this and that. I mean, it's in good shape, and I mean, it's sealed up really good. I mean, in fact, this winter when I got in here a couple times, it was warmer in here than it was in the actual workshop that's on the house. Not by much. It's actually at least, I would say, 5 to 6 degrees warmer in here And there's no insulation. It's just absorbing the heat from the sun. And it felt good. Anyways, I need to get this footstool in. I need to go ahead and get this closed up before it starts to rain, where I can get this uploading tonight and have it posted. Have a premiere maybe Monday morning if I can, because I'm gonna try to make it not an hour long. I know it's probably already close to that right now, unfortunately. Yep, it is. Yeah, it'll take till about Sunday. Anyways, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me today. It's a Saturday. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week next week. And Valentine's Day is coming up, and I hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day, just in case I don't get to post another video just yet before then. I'm planning on it, because the next thing I'm going to try to take a video of me is getting that battery tray for the Alice Charmers out of the box and going ahead and getting it painted where it's already ready. That way all I got to do is take the old one off and throw it back on. I know it's going to be a video basically of watching paint dry, but that's okay. I figure we'll paint it and just show y'all a quick scuff with it for you and see how I'm going to paint it, because I ain't going to paint it in here, unfortunately. I'd love to, because it'd be out of the weather, but I can't. But anyways, next warm day, I'm going to try to break it out and paint it. So, anyways, y'all have a great weekend. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm still at 1,803 subscribers. And I thank each and every one of you very much. From the bottom of my heart right here. I think it's right here. Anyways, y'all have a great week. Be safe out there. And as I turn you around, be safe and may God bless you.